Greetings from Florida. Here we're working on a 2000 to 2007 Chevy Monte Carlo. Also works for the two-door Grand Prix. You've got a Phillips screw there, right behind that pull handle, and in the upper left. It's easier to just pop out the entire lock switch than to unplug it. Much easier. You've got two thicker Phillips screws under the handle right. I believe they're Phillips. Might be Torx. I might be wrong on that. It might be T30 Torx. Then the panel will come right off. If you need to change the switch, which is kind of common, you'll need to take off the panel and unscrew it from the back. By the way, if you need these, check our website, upanddownmainstreet.com, upanddownmainstreet.com. You might be able to find them right there. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I'd be glad to answer them for you. So now we're taking off the plastic moisture barrier, the styrofoam sound barrier that you're going to remember to put back. Bring the window up enough. Two 10mm bolts. There and there. Will allow you to put the window up, no problem. If you find this video beneficial and helping you, do me a favor, just like the video, L-I-K-E, the video. You don't have to send any money, just like the video. Now, they look, the left and the right look the same. They're not. They look the same. And you can put either one of them in upside down and it looks the same. So pay attention. You may end up putting it in backwards. Check it before you take it out. But they look very, very similar, both the left and the right. See what I'm just, yeah, see that? You know, you could put it in almost either way. And it's a 50-50 crapshoot as to whether you got it right. I don't know, there's no markings on it that would say, you know, this way up. So I don't know what to tell you on that. I'm going to unplug the wiring harness. And then 7 10mm bolts. There, and then 4 holding the body of the regulator in. It's really quite easy to do. Let's slide the whole thing out. It's trashed. I was just looking at it to see if there's any way I could tell if it was the left or the right. I mean, if it was going to the left or the right. Now you'll note that I put one of the screws in on that, the motor housing, just to hang it to make it a little easier. And if you don't have it in correctly, if you've got it in backwards, and again, you get a 50-50 shot on this. If you've got it in backwards, those screws on the body of the regulator will not line up. So if you're having trouble getting it to go in properly, that's your problem. Let's tighten everything down. Looking for the other 10mm bolt that I misplaced. I have extras with me. After that, I'm going to put the key on and grab the door panel so I can bring the mounting brackets down to where I can access them. Plugging in the motor. I think I got it. Use a little caution when you unplug the switches. Sometimes they can pull out, in which case you're probably getting a new switch. Bring it down. 2 10mm bolts go back. Also, you're going to use a little WD-40 to spray the 2 up and down channels. You should do this every 3 or 4 months anyway. They dry out and cause the glass to grab, so little dab will do you. Make sure you've got not too tight of a torque on your drill or your cordless screwdriver. Oh, I had to bring it down a little bit, bring it up a little bit more, I guess. And you don't want to strip the bolts going into the screw holes. And I'm not even checking it because I'm sure that it's good. Put it all back together. Oh, I did. I pulled out the window switch. See, I told you, be careful with that. So you can get it back in a lot of cases. You just got to make sure it lines up properly. When I say I pulled it out, I pulled the guts of it apart. I pulled the bottom from the top. A couple times I couldn't fix it. Yeah, I just showed you those two screws you got to take out. If you have to change the switch, you'll have to unscrew it from the other side. I got lucky there. So I think you got it under control. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask on YouTube. If this was beneficial, please go ahead and like the video. That will help me out a lot with YouTube and help other people that are looking for the same thing as you find it. And good luck with it. And thank you. Bye now.